in many cases, abortions are of teenage women, particularly low income and often Black, who aren't in a position to be able to care for children, have unexpected pregnancies, and it deprives them of the ability often to continue their education.
Unbelievable. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen admitting abortion targets minority communities. As she said, most abortions are done to Black women. Yellen also laughingly said that stopping abortion on demand in the states would harm the economy. Joining me now to discuss are the co-hosts of Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear, authors of Uprising, Who the Hell Said You Can't Ditch and Switch? The lovely ladies themselves, Diamond and Silk. Great to see you both as always. And ladies, you know, we talked about this last week. People in communities of color know that the butcher shop, Planned Parenthood, sets up in our neighborhoods to fulfill their founder, Margaret Sanger's vision. The dirty secret is that Planned Parenthood gets over $500 million a year in taxpayer money so they can donate their profits from killing babies of color to lily white Democrats. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're absolutely right about that. Right. And it's really sad when you have these white left-leaning liberals telling Black people, or just the manipulation of Black people, coercing them that you're too silly to take care of your children. Mm-hmm. So to better yourself, you need to kill your babies by aborting them. And 60 million babies gone within the past 50 years, that is straight genocide.
That's right.
And it's sad to see people sit up in these positions and push this agenda on the Black community. Mm-hmm. And that's why the Black community is still at 13, 14%. There's a reason. Now, people can cross our borders. Those women can have their babies. Uh-huh. I heard that the babies don't even have milk, but they're making sure their babies get milk. Mm-hmm. They can have their children. But you're telling me that Black Americans, young moms, they can't be successful if they have a child? But the reason why is because you took the daddies out of the home.
Come on.
That's why that you don't want them to be successful. It's a setup is what it is.
That's
and
right.
It's got to stop.
And this really infuriates me. I want to keep this really, really nice and clean, but it's very infuriating to see a white woman talk about a Black woman's struggle. Let me tell you something. Black women's been having babies for years, for decades, since there's been baby heaven, okay? So don't just step in right now and make it seem like that Black women don't know how to take care of a family and to be educated at the same time.
That's right.
Stop stereotyping Black women or Black people. Stop stereotyping the community. We know how to survive and thrive in this country just like the next man. If illegal aliens can come to this country and obtain the American dream, so can we as Black people.
That's right.
Well, man, so much truth just uttered. Folks, just get this segment later online and share it with everybody you know. Just so much truth in the last 90 seconds here on the Salcedo Show. Ladies, you know, you already brought this up. Democrats are concentrating on killing babies, not feeding them. So America is in a formula shortage right now. I had Trish Regan on the radio show earlier today. A few years ago, she found herself in a situation where she couldn't find formula. Listen to this.
About 12 years ago, I had twins. I had traveled on a story, and I came back, and it was harder for me to feed them myself because I had been away for so long, which meant we needed formula. We had gone up to our home in New Hampshire. We were in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of nowhere, and she was hungry, and I couldn't feed her myself, and I was crying because, you know, my child needed food. My husband went out in the middle of the night, went to every store, nothing was open. And here was this poor baby crying her eyes out. No parent should ever have to feel like that.
No parents, but parents all over America, Diamond and Silk, are feeling like that right now. While you guys brought it up, while this administration is making sure that baby formula is provided for illegal aliens on the border, your reaction?
Well, you know, when you look at all of this here, like, we have the greatest country on earth. How are we out of baby formula? Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any sense. There's an agenda being pushed here.
That's right.
So you all can't use abortion because people are waking up to that. So what you going to do? Is this the new abortion? Starvation of the babies? And then how do you think these moms feel where they can't feed their babies? And then if the baby die of starvation, you'll be wanting to send the mother or the parents to jail for that. And that's not fair. Look,
right.
we are the United States of America. Baby formula should be on the shelves. And shame on this administration, regime, whatever you want to call it, for looking out for illegal aliens, people that's not even supposed to be in this country, before you look out for the American people and their babies.
And if we can send $40 billion to another country to aid them, we can have money right here to aid we, the American people, and our babies.
Ladies, what is coming up on Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear this weekend?
Well, this week we do talk about Janet Yellen and what she said about black women and abortion. We also talk about that old Joseph Robinette Biden and his regime. And you do know we have an itch of the week. So please make sure you join us, Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear, on Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I can hardly wait. So much wisdom right here in this segment. I can hardly wait to see with the full program. Ladies, you earned it this week. From me to you. Mwah.
Mwah.